guys, welcome back to Timeless Discussions. Today we got another creepy unsolved mystery. If this one doesn't creep you out, I don't know what will. I call this one the Salish Sea Feet Discoveries. Now, the Salish Sea is a beautiful, serene stretch of water between the Pacific Northwest and Canada. It's known for its stunning landscapes and diverse marine life. Now, the incidents began in 2007. Something strange began to surface in the waters of the Salish Sea, something that no one could explain. Footwear, but not just any footwear. What appeared to be human feet still inside their shoes was washing ashore. Now, at first, it appeared to be an isolated incident. It was a single foot in a sneaker found on Jedediah Island, just off the coast of British Columbia. But as the months passed and turned into years, more feet began to surface. 10 feet, 20 feet, 25 feet, all found along the shores of the Salish Sea. All were severed at the ankle, and their origins were unknown. Now, each foot was perfectly preserved and remarkably intact, despite the fact that it was floating around in the salt water and exposed to the elements for sometimes months. And they weren't just any feet. They were mostly right feet, and they all seemed to be coming from different sneakers, shoes, hiking boots, even dress shoes. It was a bizarre detail that only deepened the mystery. Now, the first theory to emerge was that these were victims of accidents, perhaps boating accidents or suicides. But with time, the pattern seemed too deliberate to be just a mere coincidence. Forensics experts were called in to analyze the feet and look for clues. And what they found was that the feet were not dismembered from the bodies through some kind of sharp object, but rather they separated from the bodies through natural processes. This led to another unsettling possibility. Could these feet have been left behind intentionally, or were they victims of something far more sinister? Now, the feet in the Salish Sea appeared to have been detached by a process known as post-mortem separation. Essentially, this happens when the body decomposes in the water. The feet, which are typically the first parts of the bodies to detach, float away. But this doesn't explain why the feet were still in their shoes, and it certainly doesn't explain why they kept turning up year after year. Now, as more feet appeared along the shores, the world began to take notice. And quite frankly, the Canadian authorities were perplexed. This is because despite the discovery of more than 20 feet over the years, there was no evidence. There was no bodies found. Nothing was uncovered to disclose the source of these feet. Some began to speculate about more fantastical explanations. Could the feet come from victims of a shipwreck? Perhaps the bodies were dismembered by ocean currents. Perhaps a mass killing that went unnoticed by the wider world, having traces hidden beneath the surface of the sea. Maybe organized crime was involved. The feet did not stop appearing. With each new discovery, the theories only became more and more outlandish. Some theorized that the feet were the remnants of victims of natural disasters like tsunamis or floods. Others suggested that the feet belonged to those who had drowned, possibly homeless people who had taken to the sea. But every theory only seemed to lead to more questions, and the answers, it seemed, were buried deep beneath the waves of the Salish Sea. Now, in some cases, DNA analysis confirmed that the feet came from different people, victims of various ages, genders, ethnicities. But no matching bodies were ever found. And as the years wore on, the discoveries became less frequent, but they continued nonetheless year after year. And then, just as creepy as it began, it came to an end. In 2019, the last known foot was found. The discoveries seemed to stop as mysteriously as they had started. And to this day, no one knows why these feet washed ashore. The questions remain: were they victims of a single tragedy or the result of different occurrences? And why did the feet only appear in the Salish Sea? Why not other bodies of water elsewhere in the world? What secrets does this body of water conceal? Perhaps we'll never know. If you have a theory, I'd love to hear about it in the comments, what you think about this. I found this one to be very, very creepy, especially since there's been no evidence and it just appeared and then stopped for a period of years. Very, very strange. Anyway, thanks for watching. For more mysteries, as always, subscribe to Timeless Discussions. Until then, until next time, I'll see you then.